Hello, my darlings. How are you? It's so good to see you. I hope that all of you are staying strong and healthy and you're getting lots of e learning done. And guess what? Miss B has a surprise for you. We are going to have story time just like we do in the library. And today I have a really fun book that I just got in the mail. Do you see that? It's called Do Not Take Your Dragon on a Field Trip. This book is written by Julie Gassman. Can you say that? Julie Gassman. Very good. And it's illustrated by Andy Elkerton. Can you say that as well? Andy Elkerton. Who's excited about this book? Raise your other hand if you're excited about story time. Yay! All right, let's dig in. Do not take your dragon on a field trip. Let's make sure this is in the camera. You've been marking the calendar. The day's finally here. The day you've been waiting for. The best day of the year. It's time for the field trip, and you're ready to go. But before you head out, there's one thing you should know. What do you think that one thing is, boys and girls? Do not take your dragon on a field trip. Look at the illustrations and those colors. Before you leave school and head to the bus, your teacher will have some rules to discuss. He'll assign chaperones who won't be prepared for a big, scaly student who will leave them quite scared. Uh-oh. So, do not take your dragon on a field trip. Once the real trouble will start. Your dragon will kick off the trip with a fart. And that spiky tail needs a seat of its own, leaving little room for a scared chaperone. So, do not take your dragon on a field trip. When you're on a field trip, you represent your school. Manners are important, so follow each rule. But your dragon's rudeness will take its toll when she goes on and on with her stop, drop, and roll. What is this dragon doing? So, do not take your dragon on a field trip. When it's time for a tour, things won't improve. Your dragon will fall behind as you move. Once back in line, he'll demand you go faster. He'll touch the wrong thing. It will be a disaster. You see that? What is this dragon doing? So, do not take your dragon on a field trip. Whipping around, her tail hits your arm. Next thing you know, you've hit an alarm. She'll use a loud voice. She'll interrupt. She'll bump into your friends and might even erupt. Uh-oh. So do not take your dragon on a field trip. Look at what the dragon did. There's water everywhere. But I've told him about this field trip for weeks. If I tell him no now, tears will roll down his cheeks. He deserves an adventure to learn something new. Please, oh please, can't he go too? Sometimes we cannot do all we desire, especially when it puts us at risk of a fire. But you can still help your dragon learn something new. Listen to me now. Here's what you should do. Share field trip tips, facts that leave him in awe. Draw him some pictures of all that you saw. And as soon as you can, take his wing in your grip. And take your dragon on his own field trip. The end. Did you guys like that? Let's clap it up. Yay! I'm so happy we had this time together. I hope that you really enjoyed Do Not Take Your Dragon on a Field Trip. And so until the next time, this is Miss B, your favorite librarian, giving you a big old hug. Take care, friends.